Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pashvika, the channel where we talk a lot about financing, monies, cryptos, NFT. Well, in today's video, we're going to be talking about my own experience with 2022 with my own money and finances and what differently I decided to do in the 2023 and what are my planning. So I'm going to be talking about my own money and finances in this video. So let's dive in. Before clicking that button, guys. I do appreciate that. If you want more such video, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon. Whenever I'm gonna upload new videos, you're gonna get notified about it. Also, we have a lot of if you are a good person looking forward to make money online, then I have another channel where we talk a lot about making money online. The links are in the description box below. You could very well grab the finance planner workbook that will going to help you plan your finances. It's a PDF download. You can download it. You can either you can print it out, or you can simply fill it on your own screen, your mobile, your tablets, whatever it is. It's based on experience and hopefully you're gonna find it useful. All the links are in description box below. Anyway, guys, let's talk about what differently I'm doing in 2023 or what I've decided for 2023, because after running my business almost for more than 2 years, I started back in 2020. Now, 2020 was a very slow beginning and the business was very slow. I was making money but wasn't full time. 2021, I had a hype phase and I make a good decent amount of money. In 2022, I made almost like multiple 5 figures in my business, and that was a big boom, and we had a lot of the good stuffs and a lot of the good deals in the 2022. But in terms of regarding the money and finances, I do have some hurdles in the 2022, which I think that I need to work in the 2023. The first thing first, which I really want to work upon, is to ask for more money. Now, this may sound counterintuitive for a lot of the people who will actually click on this video to watch about the money and finances, because a part of money and finances management is also about manifesting the money. Now, this channel is not about manifesting the money, but I'm gonna give you a little bit intro. Like if you believe in the demand and the supply, if there is a demand, there will gonna be a supply. So what you are manifesting, you're gonna get it, okay, whether you're manifesting it consciously or subconsciously, okay. So if you are asking for $1 million, $10 million, I would recommend you to ask more. Don't hesitate to ask more, because when you are manifesting this much amount of money, you won't even recognize the money that will going to land into your bank account. You're going to have a lot of the expenses along the road that you have to pay the money for. And at the end of the day, the money that's really going into your pocket, the complete profit after all taxes and all the expenses, would gonna be very less. And that's what I've learned in the 2022, because I thought that this much amount of money is sufficient and I manifested it. And then I realized a lot of the expenses just come out suddenly, which I wasn't really expecting in the beginning. Because you're making money, your business is growing, you're gonna be having a lot of the expenses. Like, as your business is growing, your expenses will also gonna grow. So you have to ask so much amount of money that will going to fulfill all your expenses, your taxes, everything, and then the rest is going into your pocket as a profit. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do in I have for you, which I'm actually learning from my own mistake, is to have a backup for your planner and all that stuff. Like, I used to plan and keep my finances in Excel spreadsheet, and that Excel spreadsheet was there in my laptop. And I think that a few days or a few weeks back only, my laptop just get crashed, and it was due to the hard disk, that like internal hard disk that was not responding and it needs to be changed. So I thought that all my data is gone, because I only had that particular finance planner, my worksheet, in the laptop in that particular internal hard disk. So I was really in big tension that I don't worry about the internal hard disk so much more than my data that I have on there. Regarding the Excel spreadsheet where I'm actually maintaining my money and finances, so I was really worried I'm gonna actually figure it out, because it has the 2 years, more than 2 years of all my money finances in there, and I'm managing it. So I contacted the company and I get the technician to actually solve the problem, and I got the internal hard disk, and the old internal hard disk, they were able to retrieve few of the data from the internal hard disk that was giving the error. And I was really fortunate and really grateful that I was able to retrieve my worksheet, my money finance worksheet, spreadsheet in from that particular internal hard disk. I'm really grateful. Otherwise, it would be a really big hassle for me to count back again for more than 2 years of the expenses and everything that I was having in the spreadsheet. From that experience, I realized that I need to have a backup. No matter how amazing my laptop is working, how amazing my phone is working, or how amazing my other devices are working, you never know when one device is gone forever. Like they'll just gonna crash in between, and you don't have the access to the internal memory or external memory, or it may happen to your pen drive, or it may happen to your SD card. They can expire or they can just crash down at any time. We can't control the technical problems, and if they expire or if they crashed out, we won't be able to retrieve the data. And if it's a really important and confidential and legal data, then you're missing out a lot of the stuff. So that's why I try to keep a backup, try to have these stuffs in more than one device. That's the second tip. Have the backup plans for the important confidential legal documents or the data, which is really important. Tip I have for you, which I'm gonna work upon, is more about my money and finances in terms of the management. Now, I'm a good manager in terms of managing the money, having a separate bank accounts for my personal and for my business. But now I'm gonna be actually trying to save money in some different part of my bank account. So I'm gonna be working more on the managing aspect in this particular year. I was working back then as well, but since my business is growing, so I have to incorporate some new strategies and some new ways to manage it way more better than I used to in the beginning. Now I'm gonna be sharing in my upcoming videos how I'm actually doing it. Right now it's just a fair plan, so I'm gonna do it, execute it, and see what the results are. Then I'm gonna be sharing in my tip. Or another strategy that I'm implementing is to always keep an extra amount of money for your expenses, for your taxes. This one I was doing for quite a while, but since the business is growing, so I don't know how much to keep for the taxes, for the expenses, because as your business is growing, the expenses will also gonna increase, and so does the taxes. So you have to keep an extra amount of money, and this is also I'm incorporating more in 2023 since the business is growing. Like I have to keep pace with my business growing, with the things growing, and they are getting more advanced. So I have to keep learning new stuffs to manage it well, and also to keep an extra amount of money. Like if it's needed $5,000, keep the $6,000 or $5,500. So keeping the extra money will never going to risk you, and it will definitely gonna help you if there is some more amount of money you're gonna be needing. With that being said, another tip I'm gonna work more towards is my learning experience, like learning about the finances. Like this I already covered in a couple of the videos before weeks about the tax season. I'm going to leave those videos in the card section above. But in those videos, I covered how I'm actually paying my taxes. So I finished with the taxes and all that stuff. So now I'm gonna be learning more new skills, more new techniques about the money, finances, taxes, accounting, auditing, bookkeeping, and all that stuff. I did learn a couple of the stuffs for my LLC, for the tax purposes, for the forms, how to fill them, how to file them, and all that stuff. But I'm gonna be learning more, and this thing I'm gonna be increasing way more in the 2023 with the upcoming growing business, with the upcoming more taxes to pay and everything. So here, one thing I'm also gonna be starting with is having a bare minimum of the backbones of my money. Yes, the people do have money at their bank accounts, like it's required by the bank account. Some bank accounts have a different stuff, some have a different amount, like it varies from country to country, from bank to bank. But somewhere they do have a minimum amount of the money that you need to cap in your bank account for your maintaining your bank account. Now I'm gonna be keeping more than bare minimum. Okay, I used to keep the bare minimum, but now I'm thinking I'm gonna keep more. I'm going to keep it more, and we're going to move towards more into the savings bank account. Obviously, the savings bank account don't have that much of the return nowadays because the interest rate is low as the time is being going, but still I'm going to keep it more in the savings bank account, and I'm going to keep more than the bare minimum. Now obviously this bare minimum will going to vary from bank account to bank account, from company to company, and also from country to country. So depending on wherever you're living, the things will going to vary. So this is a new strategy that I'm beginning to do. The last tip that I have for you, obviously there are the various new strategies that I'm implementing, and I'm going to be implementing more as the 2023 move going forward, is I'm going to be spending more time on enjoying my life. Now this may sound counterintuitive for a lot of the people who are looking forward to save more money or manage more money and all that stuff. They're going to think about it, hey, I don't want to spend this amount of money, I want to save it. But I want to tell you that obviously you need to save certain amount of money from your salary, from your business, or whatever it is. You have to save that. It's important, it's essential, it's necessary, but also you want to enjoy your life, right? Because if you're saving for your kids, or maybe when you retire, or you're saving for your trip, or whatever it is, those things will gonna come eventually later on down the road. But right now you are living your life, so also you need to feel good about your life. You need to enjoy your life. And obviously the happiness doesn't come with the money. I totally get it. Happiness is internal thing and all that stuff. But when we have the money, when we have the full abundance, when we have the financial freedom, we can spend more money on the things we truly desire. Of course, this is a material world, and you would be thinking, oh, it's the materialistic thing and all that stuff, but we do need it. Like, I, as a female myself, I love to give myself a beautiful, amazing clothes because I love to wear them. I don't spend money on the makeup at all, but I do spend on the clothes, on the jewelry, on the accessories, especially the earrings, and I love them. And also, since I'm an artist, so I love to experiment and try new art and craft and creative projects and start and do new things, and I share on my videos. So I need money for all these things, to buy the new art supplies, new tools and all that, and then to live fully up to the horizon. So that's why I'm going to focus more on enjoying my life apart from saving the significant amount of money. So I'm going to divide it well so that I'm enjoying as well, I'm saving as well, and everything is in good shape. So these are the some tips that I'm going to be implementing, and I started implementing in 2023. We're going to do in a couple of the months more, and I'm going to let you know about the results in the upcoming future months. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye guys.